Welcome to Photoshop. I'm Sherry McKinley. Let's get started. Let's start by opening all of the files that we will need in order to work on this project. Go to the File menu, choose Open. Continue to open files until all of your chosen files are open. You will see a list of the files in tab format at the top of your screen. We will be using the Essentials workspace for this tutorial. There are other workspace options, but the Essentials workspace works well for designers and decorators. This will give us the menu options that we will need for this tutorial. There are menu options at the top of our screen and editing options down the left-hand side. In order to increase your image quality, select Image. Then image size. Change your image size or your resolution size. I'm going to change my image resolution to 200. To zoom in, choose View and Zoom In. Zoom Out is located under the View menu as well. You can also press Ctrl+ from your keyboard to zoom in or Ctrl- to zoom out. Next, we'll learn how to use various select tools in order to cut and paste elements, people, or accessories into our interior space. The first one you will see on the top left-hand side of your screen is the Rectangle Select tool. If you click and hold on this icon, you will see other options such as the Circle Select tool. Click and drag an area onto your screen. Under the Edit menu, choose Cut. It's easy to cut sections out of our drawing in Photoshop. Under the Rectangle Select tool is the Lasso tool. The Lasso tool requires you to click and drag or lasso around a curved or irregular shape on your drawing. This can be time-consuming. Below the Lasso tool is the Quick Select tool. Click and drag around any object on your screen. This tool snaps to visual edges loosely. There are other select options that we won't be discussing in this tutorial. Choose another image at the top of your screen. Try the various select tools. To deselect the image, go to the Select menu at the top of your screen and choose Deselect. The Move button is located on the top left-hand side of your screen right above the Rectangle Select tool. Click on an image or rectangular select the image and you can move the image freely on your page. Make sure that the correct layer is chosen in order to complete this operation. For this tutorial, I've used the Quick Select tool to cut around the little girl. I've clicked on my Interior Image tab and selected Paste from the Edit menu. We will be removing the excess shortly. With the rectangular tool, select the girl. Right-click on the image of the girl and choose Free Transform. You can change the scale of the image right away, or you could right-click again on the image and choose from other editing options. Notice how an additional layer was created on the right-hand side of your screen. Photoshop works using several layers to combine all of the images together. You can rename the layers, change the opacity, reorder the layers, delete or duplicate the layers, or completely turn them off while you are working. There's an eraser tool that's located on the left-hand side of your screen. Once selected, you are able to change the size of the tool above. A smaller tool will allow you to do more detailed work, but can be quite slow and tedious. Make sure that the layer of the girl is selected. I'm going to erase carefully around her perimeter until all of the additional and unnecessary parts are gone. None of the background will be affected by this because the layer for the background isn't current. Try the additional free transform options on your model. Select the human model on your screen. Right-click and select Free Transform. Right-click again and try all of your editing options. Next, I will make a copy of the image in order to create a reflection of this image onto the floor. Select the image. Choose Copy from the Edit menu. Choose Paste from the Edit menu. A new layer will appear. Rename this new layer Reflection. Select the new image. Rotate the image and scale the image into a mirrored view of the original image. Move the image directly beneath your original image and change the opacity of the image to appear subtly as a reflection. Erase the excess. We're going to add artwork now. Find your image of artwork on the tabs at the top of your screen. You can select the artwork simply by using the rectangle select tool to select it. Choose Cut and paste the image onto your interior space. Move the image onto the desired wall or into the desired location and then select Free Transform. You'll want to right-click again and use the Perspective and Distort options here in order to properly fit the image into place. Save your file. To save a file that can be edited later, save it as a Photoshop file. Or you can save the file as a JPEG file that can be inserted into a PowerPoint or a movie presentation. I'm going to save my file as a JPEG and then reopen it in Photoshop for further image editing. For the remainder of this session, we will be modifying the image options under the filter menu. Change the image coloring, vibrance, contrast. Change the image to create effects that look like an oil painting or add a wind effect. All of these options can be found under the image menu and the filter menu. We will be learning how to further add realism to our drawings in the next tutorial, Photoshop Advanced. This tutorial will teach us how to add highlights and shadows, add lighting effects, use the paint bucket and brush tools, and add title blocks and text. I'm Sherry McKinley. Thanks for watching. See you next time.